Hi, and welcome to the AirSay Journey. This is the third week of January, and I have a couple announcements I want to share with you. First is that on the website is the guidelines for the ARC Foundation grant request. Also is the guidelines for the grant request. So you can find both of those under the website. If you need any help or assistance, you can give us a call at the office, and we'll be glad to try to help you as best we can. The second announcement I want to share with you is that we have been reapproved for our PA tax exempt status, which means that every one of our churches is covered under a blanket exemption for PA state taxes. Now, if you want to use that number, our number, you have to let us know so that we can issue the form so that you can share it with your vendor. But I also need to know so that we can get your name to the state that you will be on our tax exempt blanket exemption. So if you have any questions about that, give us a call at the office. We'll be glad to talk it through at that point for your particular ministry and what you're trying to accomplish. Last week we asked you to start your ministry reports, and we had links under last week's video to accomplish that. If you go to last week's video and you're still looking for it, you go to last week's video and you can find those links. But we want to say thank you to Pine Grove and celebrate with you 3 first-time commitments and 5 baptisms. Congratulations, and thank you for being the first one to accomplish and send in your report. I also ask that you would pray for our Ad Council retreat. That is coming up February 28th through March 1st. And in that retreat, we will be reviewing our strategic plan that we have been working on in the last 3 years and develop our next 3 years and where we are going to go and what we are going to accomplish. In that process, we have identified 5 issues that we absolutely need to address. So the first one is that we've identified that the near future is going to see a major transition of connected, seasoned pastoral leadership. We must not only be prepared to service those vacated churches, but have systems in place to equip those leaders, many who will be serving bivocationally, develop new relational connectedness, and retain ministry connectedness for our retired pastoral leaders. The second issue is that our current leadership pools are critically shallow in both the local church and therefore in regional work. We need to better identify and invest in new and potential leaders. The third issue is we have a growing number of churches in crisis. We need to not only be able to serve those churches, but have an intentional plan to help those churches who are willing and able to reignite their ministry in and to the communities they serve. The fourth issue that we need to address is that we need a rebirth or a passion for reaching people and starting new ministry works. And the last issue that we need to address is we need to identify collaborative partners to help us move forward with our planning and to best utilize our resources. So my challenge for you in this upcoming week is that you would identify someone who needs to know Jesus and start praying for them. The second is that you would begin to invite someone to walk with you on your discipleship journey and invite them into your life by having a meal with them this week. And the last thing is that you would identify a new or potential leader in your church and start intentionally investing in them this week. That's it. Have a great week. Good to talk to you. See you next week. Bye-bye.